Hi, it's Gillian here from Feed My Family blog. And my passion and what I'm thinking of starting a business is consulting with churches and helping them to become more intergenerational and bring the generations together, and also helping them with passing on faith to their children. And I think for me, this passion has come from, well, even before I had kids, I actually went to conferences, children's ministry conferences, took time off work to go to children's ministry conferences because I wanted in my work in kids club and stuff, I wanted to help children the best way that I could. I was actually a trained early childhood teacher, so I think my passion for children has always been there. And then when I did have children, I really wanted to know how to pass faith on to my children, or the best way that I could do that. And when my children were toddlers, I went to a conference which was about that, which was about helping churches to work together and be a village as they raise the children in their church. And so I think that's something that really caught me, not only for my own children, but then also the children in our church. How could we best work as a church to try and pass on our faith to these children in our church? And then when my children were a little bit older, someone gave me this book called Parenting in the Pew, and that really changed my thinking. It was a lady who was sharing her story of becoming a minister's wife and a fairly new Christian, and having to then sit in a pew when her faith was much bigger and wider and she wanted to be out in the open and experiencing God, but how to then, not only for herself, but how to train her children and how to pass on the faith to her children while sitting in the pew, while parenting in the pew. And I think that book then really made me passionate about and talk to my minister about changes and things that we could do in our church. And from there I've been in unpaid and paid ministry roles, and I'm still very passionate about the best ways that we can help children to pass on faith. And I've learned a lot about studies that show that parents, often parents and grandparents, are the biggest influences on faith and values. It doesn't matter what those faith and values are, they are the biggest influence on faith and values. And alongside that can be other adults, and it's usually, and for me it was other adults, and so the best way, I wanted to work out the best ways that we as a community can pass on faith to our children, and my passion's about that, and helping churches and families to do that as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.